All right, I want to get this to you here. A Newsmax news update. The state of Massachusetts reportedly will now allow illegal immigrants to apply for driver's licenses. State lawmakers voting Thursday to override a veto on the legislation from Republican Governor Charlie Baker. Massachusetts now is the 17th state to have similar laws on the books allowing illegal immigrants to get driver's licenses and possibly vote in certain elections.
Yeah, that set to take place July 1st, 2023. Joining us now with reaction, Republican strategist, former chairwoman of the Massachusetts Republican Party, Jennifer Nassour. Also here, Newsmax contributor and ambassador with the America First Policy Institute, Tom Borelli, alongside the director of membership development of Project 21 Black Leadership Network, Donna Jackson. Panelists, great to see you, Jen. I got to go to you first. Your thoughts on this new state law?
I mean, it's ridiculous. I live in Massachusetts, and this is really horrifying. So basically, we're taking away all of the necessary safeguards that we have in place for most people to be able to get a driver's license. We're throwing them out the window, and then we're saying we're putting all of this, liability now on the Registry of Motor Vehicles, asking the employees there to now step up their game to figure out what documents actually are real from a different country to support that these folks now get a driver's license. It's insane, and I think it's also leading to a road of allowing them to vote.
A lot to follow there, really a lot to unpack. Tom Borelli, your thoughts on it?
Well, Sean, let's look at it. The bottom line is we live in a lawless country. What does the definition of illegal migrant or illegal alien mean? It means illegal. You shouldn't be here. Yet, if you get into our country, you get the benefits and privileges of a U.S. citizen. This is clearly outrageous. Illegal migrants are able to get privileges like driver's licenses. They might actually be able to vote, which is obviously off the charts. And then they also get benefits. Financial benefits, medical. If they get hurt, they go to the emergency room. And then who ends up paying those costs? Education costs. This thing is a complete disaster. It's an open border, and Biden owns it completely.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Sorry, guys, it's Friday. Okay, the governor of Massachusetts was against it, essentially. And then, Donna, we saw the Senate and the House overrule that veto there. I mean, this is just a surprising headline for me to read. I know as Sean read and shared with our viewers there. How does it stand with you?
You know, it's really unfair to imagine all the individuals in this country that fought to get legal citizenship, came in the right way. You had African Americans that fought for a long time to get legal citizenship. And now what they've done is said that your work and all the struggles that you went through don't matter. And they've actually pushed individuals to the front of the line so that now you actually have really circumvented the law and made citizenship of no value, and it's wrong.
I want to circle now to, we just have a limited amount of time here to January 6th and the hearing that happened publicly, and we'll talk about this in the next segment too. But Jennifer, I'll just go to you on this to start this off. Do you think that these hearings, when they're made public, does that make a difference? I mean, these hearings have been going on for quite some time, and findings are published through news outlets, but airing them in prime time on the major networks, what difference does that make in your mind, Jennifer?
It makes absolutely no difference. People are hurting. Everyday people are not concerned about these hearings from January 6th. And actually, I think people are probably really disgusted by the fact that we are wasting valuable taxpayer resources on these hearings instead of controlling the prices at the pump, instead of controlling inflation that is almost at 9%, instead of making sure that the people who are getting hurt the most receive some relief. So instead, we're paying for these hearings to go on, but we have an inflation that is going outrageous, and it is a regressive tax, and it's hurting the most vulnerable people in our country. That's what we should be prioritizing.
All right, we're going to keep the conversation going with our panelists, Jennifer Nassour, Tom Borelli, and Donna Jackson. Stand by. More on the 40-year high inflation when National Report on Newsmax returns.